Welcome in our contributors, Nick Collins from Desert Sotheby's International Realty and Stephanie Miner, CEO Success for Nonprofits. Okay, Steph, I'll start with you. That's her job. Do you think she should have been a little better prepared to talk with Mary?
Absolutely. I'm so sad that she's not taking accountability. We understand as humans that sometimes things can happen and get out of control. But what we want to see, I think, is for somebody to say, look, we know we're wrong. There are problems here. We acknowledge that. And here is how we're going to fix them. The fact that that was not happening at all is very, very concerning and upsetting.
Nick, what do you think?
I think you know it, I know it, we all know it. She didn't want to give any answers. I felt it's disrespectful to all of us. It's careless, even unprofessional. I think it's ignorant. It's just a smoke and mirror play.
You know what's interesting to me? And Mary told us, and you'll see this in the piece tomorrow night, they have a budget of $39 million. But then she said, well, we're understaffed. Well, if you have $39 million, how are you understaffed? And if you do have $39 million, where does $39 million go? How are you spending $39 million if you're understaffed? Nick, I want to know where the money goes.
That's where we're supposed to always chase, right? If you want to get to the heart of the matter, you follow the money and you find out what's really being hidden. I can't believe she can't do her job on that budget. But you know what? Maybe Mary's going to dig that dirt up for us.
Stephanie.
Yeah, Mary is going to be that poor woman's worst nightmare, but for all the best reasons. I'm so glad that she's investigating this and that you guys are not just brushing it under the rug. You guys are following up, and hopefully we'll get some answers and some things will change.
I'll tell you, there was a point in the interview where Mary was speaking to the director. The director said something. The director was wrong. An attorney jumped in to correct the director. How can that be? I'm just being honest. You're in charge. Mary talked about the fact, well, she doesn't want to micromanage people. Well, if you don't want to micromanage people, but you're in charge, then you should have all the answers. And if you don't have all the answers, it's because you're not managing people. And things are just running amok. And again, I will say this, and we will see what happens here, because Mary is really on this. Where does $39 million go? Where? How do you spend it? Is there a budget? Let's see it. It's the county. We're the people. We should have a right to know. Where does $39 million go? That's what we need to find out, and I assure you, Mary is on it. Okay, guys, I'll be back to you guys in a couple of minutes.